know that statistically speaking, 31% of older women prefer dating younger men. I mean, it makes sense. Women age so much better than men do and live on average 6 years longer than us guys. So if you're thinking about dating a younger guy, there are a few things that you're going to want to think about when you do. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam Littleton from LoveStrategies.com, where we help successful single women get out there and attract long-lasting love and do it with a proven strategy. And one major shift that's happened once I got into my really late 30s is that the majority of clients that we now work with tend to be in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s. And among our clients in that age range, we find that they're constantly getting hit up by men who are younger who want to be with older women. So we've developed a general principle that is, I would not recommend dating outside of plus or minus 10 years of your age. And even if you're within this bracket, there's still a few things you'll want to consider before getting too serious if the guy is on the younger side of that age bracket. Number one is that you might have different values and priorities. I mean, a younger guy might be working to shape and build his career and spend a lot of time at the office. He might even still be, even in grad school, okay? Whereas an older woman might be more established and have the luxury of just more free time. I mean, will it create a power imbalance if you're more successful and more settled in your career than he is? I mean, are you done with the whole marriage thing and is he looking for marriage? Maybe you've already had kids and you don't want any more, but he really does. Yes, age is just a number, but our values really do correlate with that age. And if his values aren't in line with yours and he's not in the same season of life as you are, then it's really just doomed to end. It's not going to work. Number two is he may be less emotionally mature than you'd like. I mean, if you're dating a younger guy, he may have never been in a long-term committed relationship or certainly may never have been married before. And maybe he's the Peter Pan type. He'll woo you and then forget to pick you up for a date. Then he might text you like crazy and then stop texting for days. And then he might have no consideration for your feelings and he might just be totally self-absorbed. That's what you might get from a younger guy in a different season of life. He might not be as adept at communicating his feelings or working through issues like an adult. Because let's call a spade a spade. Men just don't mature emotionally as fast as women do. So if you're the same age as him, you're probably more emotionally mature than he is. And if you're older than him, then you're probably leap years more emotionally mature than he is. Number three is that he might just not want to commit, which is why he's trying to date up in age. I mean, maybe he just got out of a relationship or is just enjoying being single or hooking up or whatever. And if he's at that stage of life, it's possible he's going for older women who might also be on the same page as that. Like, let's say he's in his mid 30s and all the women that he's meeting want to have children and start a family, and you're in your mid 40s or late 40s, he might be going after that age group because it's actually a little bit easier for him to find women who don't want to start a family. The problem is if you are in that 40s age group and you do want a relationship and you do want commitment, you might get dragged into a situationship with a younger guy who just wants to keep it casual, just wants to keep it fun, or just wants to kind of do his own thing while also kind of having a girlfriend, but not really. So it's so important for you to be real with yourself. What do you really want? I mean, do you want something casual or do you want something real? And if you do want a relationship, hold the line. Don't allow yourself to get involved with a younger guy just because it's really great sex and you're a great connection and all of that stuff, but he doesn't want the same. Number four is just realize you're probably going to get a lot of pushback from friends, family, and even society. But if at the end of the day, you're happy, then you know what? F*** 'em. I find that when there's a big age gap in couples, everyone's a critic, everyone wants to talk about it, everyone has an opinion, and some people are just not going to be very supportive and very open-minded to the situation. So it's helpful to know this going into it so that you are ready to just kind of brush it off when it happens. And honestly, this can actually sometimes be a good thing. It'll be almost like a us against the world thing. Like you and your guy will be looking at the world and be like, you know what? They don't get it. We have a great thing going on, and it actually will build the connection even stronger. Because ultimately, who you choose to date and why, that's your decision. Don't let other people affect it so long as you are happy and it's leading you to a lifelong happy relationship. Here for you anytime.